Today we're looking at some older coins that recently sold at auction in 2022. So we're going to show you what these coin prices are and why these coins are actually valuable. Alright guys, welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. First we're going to look at an Indian head cent. Now we're going to be looking at nickels, pennies, half dollars, all kinds of different coins here. This is an 1862 Indian head cent and the coin has been broad struck. So we can clearly see that there around the rim of the coin, that large broad strike there. And then also it does have a rotated die, so definitely watch my videos about rotated dies. You take the coin and flip it up from the bottom where the 1862 date is, and you should see the design on the reverse vertically straight, just like the obverse was straight. However, this one's turned a little bit, so it is rotated. Now, there could be rotated dies that are 180 degrees and, a lot more rotated than this one. But this coin did end up selling for over $190, even graded at a BF20 by NGC. Now here's another Indian head cent graded by PCGS. Now here on the obverse of the coin, looks very normal, 1908 Indian head cent, and it is the S mint mark. So a nice coin to look for is the S mint mark, of course, and it does have a mint error here on the reverse of the coin. So you can see that it has a lamination error. So pretty obvious. You can look for laminations on all kinds of different coins, not just Indian head pennies. And this coin graded at a fine 15 ended up selling for around $160 at auction. Moving on to a 1909 S mint mark, the first year of the wheat cent, last year of the Indian head cent. Graded by PCGS at an XF40, so it's not in the best condition. However, it does have an S over a horizontal S. So you want to zoom in with your coin microscopes, coin loops, and look for that repunched mint mark. So here's an example of what that looks like, the S over the horizontal S on the 1909 wheat cent. Now this coin ended up selling for over $270 at auction. Had this coin been in much better condition, a higher grade, it would have sold for a lot more money. Alright, here is a 1943, what was supposed to be a 1943 silver Jefferson Nickel. Now, on the reverse of these coins, you'll see a large mint mark, P, D, or S. This is the S mint mark, which means it was minted in San Francisco. Now, if you see a large mint mark, the P, D, or S, that means that the coin is supposed to be 35% silver because they made silver nickels from 1942 to 1945 during the war. Now, this coin here is actually not silver. It's the Jefferson Nickel design from 1943 that was actually struck on a 1 cent steel planchet. So you guys know the 1943 steel pennies. Well, this is a planchet from the steel penny that the Jefferson Nickel design was struck onto. Super rare to have an error like this. You'll see the design being cut off there as a result of that. And this coin sold for $1,800 at auction, so nearly a $2,000 nickel there. Alright, here is another silver nickel. This is a 1943 P mint mark, actually 35% silver this time instead of being struck onto the wrong planchet. This was struck onto the right planchet, but it has a major lamination here on the obverse of the coin. So this coin, graded by Annex, ended up selling for $480 at auction. And then here is that other piece of the lamination from the 1943 Jefferson Nickel. Here's a 1957 Roosevelt Dime. Now, looks like it's got environmental damage. However, it's actually a mint error. So the Roosevelt Dime design was struck onto an El Salvador 1 centavos planchet. So the coin only weighs 2.2 grams. It is graded and authenticated by NGC. And because of that design being struck onto a foreign planchet, this coin ended up selling for over $4,000. So always pay attention to your coins. You never know what you might find out there. Next up is another coin design that was struck onto the wrong planchet. So this is a 1961 Jefferson Nickel design that was struck onto a penny planchet, a 1 cent planchet. So you see the design being cut off there. You see the copper coloration. as this was supposed to be a penny, but we have a Jefferson Nickel design on it, and it did come out of a famous collection. So the coin sold for over $575. Moving on to a 1983 Kennedy half-dollar coin that was struck off center. So a modern coin here, struck off center, authenticated by NGC. The coin sold for over $190. Here's another off-center, much more off-center, Jefferson Nickel that is no dated because of the off-center error taking place on it. It is authenticated by NGC as well, and this coin sold for $660. So definitely check out my other coin videos. We're showing you 2022 coins that are worth money, 2021 coins that are worth money that you could be looking for in your pocket change or from the bank. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.